Hello, you beautiful human who would like to rise earlier up in the morning. Today's video is going to be how to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be your most productive and motivated self. Over the last year, I have learned new tips and new practices to implement into my routine to just make it a little bit easier for me to wake up. Last year, I made a video about how to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. So obviously, we're pushing it up another 30 minutes today, and we're going to talk about some new tips. That video that I made last year is almost at 700,000 views or something crazy like that, and that tells me that a lot of you guys want to know how to wake up earlier. Doing part 2 of this video is a great way for us to just open back up to that page, have the conversation flowing again about waking up early in the morning. It's going to help me feel more motivated and help you, I hope, feel more motivated to wake up earlier as well. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you have notifications turned on set to always, not sometimes, so that you never miss a new video from me. I will be posting a new video every other day this month as part of my self-care summer series. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it so far. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you are, and let me know in the comments how you're loving it and if there's anything in particular you would like to see. And without any further ado, let's get into how to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning feeling motivated and productive. Last year, I talked about leaving your phone across the room so that you have to get up out of your bed, go across the room. That wakes you up to get your phone. And that's when your alarm goes off, is across the room. I'm switching it up this time because I've learned from that. What I learned from that is that I can go across the room, grab my phone, and then just curl back into bed and scroll Instagram. So we're gonna change things up. This is what I have been implementing into my life over the last 6 months. Alex and I have been both doing this. We both leave our phones outside of the bedroom, which I know that terrifies some people. When I say this to people now, they're just like, I don't think that I could do that, which I totally understand, but actually it's so nice once you start doing it. It's actually really great for your relationship too. If you feel like you guys are kind of going to bed and just scrolling Instagram and not even chatting before you go to bed, not that you need to have a full on conversation, but it's a great way to read a book instead of scrolling Instagram as well, because reading a book helps me fall asleep so much. Leaving your phone outside of the room has endless benefits. It's going to help you sleep better because you're not going to be having that screen time before you fall asleep. It's going to make it so you wake up a bit earlier and get right out of bed because you don't have anything to scroll while you're laying in bed in the morning. It's going to make you feel more motivated in the morning because if you're looking at your phone first thing, even if you have to walk across the room and then lay back down, you're still gonna be tempted to scroll through Instagram first thing, and that's just gonna set your day off on not the best note because you're just automatically looking at what everybody else is doing in the world instead of focusing on yourself in the morning. And another benefit is that it actually makes you get up, walk out of your room, which will in turn have you just kind of naturally start your day. You will also have to have an alarm in your room, which is an external alarm that's not connected to your phone. And there's so many different really cool options of alarms. And I am on the lookout and I'm in the market for a cool new alarm. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments because I know that there is some alarms that will wake you up really softly with light or with sound. You can even be woken up by the sound of the ocean or whatever it might be. I think that external alarms can be really annoying. They're like, and you have to like a movie, press it, throw it across the room if you want. Putting a little bit of money into something that's gonna wake you up nicely in the morning to help you wake up at 5 a.m. feeling good and not startled by this crazy annoying alarm, I think is well worth it. My next tip, if you are not getting enough sleep, there is no point to wake up early to feel productive. There's no point for you to be even watching this video if you're not trying to get good sleep, because good sleep is where it all begins. This should be the first thing that you prioritize because sleep is crucial. And if you're not getting good sleep, but you're trying to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, then you're just really doing much more damage than anything else. Alex and I have just made a pact that we're lights out by 9:30. And yes, we may sound like grandparents, and to a certain extent we very much so are. But if you are trying to wake up and seize the day in the morning and feel productive and motivated, then you definitely want to consider going to bed early and think about your whole sleep situation. Again, the phone out of the room so that you're not scrolling, so that you sleep better. Just think about all the things that kind of puts you at ease and helps you relax, because everybody's different, but you just need to make sure that you're doing whatever you can to get the best sleep possible, because waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning tired is not going to make you feel good at all. My next tip is to give in to some peer pressure here. And I would normally say, don't do it, don't listen to the peer pressure. But I say peer weird, so I'm sorry about that. But don't do it. Do it, actually, this time, because it's gonna work. I mean, at least for me, because I am so business oriented in a sense to where I never want to look bad. So if I set an earlier meeting, or if I need to handle a task for work at a certain time in the morning, or if I have a deadline in the morning, or if I have a call, that's when I love to set up my calls, is a little bit earlier in the morning so that I know, okay, I need to wake up. And I've gotten to the point where I can wake up earlier, so I don't have to do this as much so. But when I was first starting to try to wake up earlier, like last year, I would set my calls for like 9 a.m. so that I would have my time in the morning before the call. And also setting up like a walk date with a friend. Like if you have a neighbor that you know, and you want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock and then walk by 6, scheduling that with your friend is going to make you get up out of bed, because you don't want to be the flake that didn't go on the walk. So just setting things up so that you feel the motivation to get up, because if there's nothing really waiting for you on the other side of waking up early, maybe you just don't feel as motivated, because a warm bed sounds much better than just like getting up and not doing anything productive. So having something set up that is productive in the morning is going to make you more productive in the morning. Like Alex and I, because we hold each other accountable for like getting up and doing a 20-minute workout in the morning, now it's like when I feel him moving and getting up, I'm like, okay, I'm part of this. Like we're a team, we're doing this together. Like I'm going to start getting up too. And if you have that in your life, if you have somebody to hold you accountable as well, and you guys have the same focus, like Alex and I both want to wake up early in the morning, it's easier to have that. But if you don't have somebody sleeping right next to you helping you stay accountable for waking up early, then just like I said, set something up external, like set up a friend date or a meeting or something so that you feel that same type of motivation. Lastly, conquer your day as much as possible. So wake up early and do that workout so that you're productive in the morning, or make sure that you do a run at the end of the night, or whatever a workout looks like for you. And give everything that you do in your day your all, whether it be work or just seeing friends. Expend your energy there and utilize your energy with friends, and just be present. And the more present you are in life, when you lay your head down at the end of the night on your pillow, you're going to feel exhausted. You're going to be ready to have a good night's sleep because you gave everything your all that day. Please take a moment to give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and comment below and let me know your sleep routine. What's your schedule like? What time do you guys get up? What is your tips and best practices for your sleep routine? Because I just find it so fascinating. So tell me all of the things. And if you guys are trying to wake up a little bit earlier, I want to know that as well. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's short and sweet, but it gave you the information that you needed. That was so my mother, what I just did. The Italian mother in me. She's visiting me right now, so I'm like, that was so my mother. I love you guys to the moon and back. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys are enjoying the self-care summer series so far, and I hope that this video in particular will help you guys wake up a little bit earlier if that's what you're looking for. So I'll see you guys very soon in a new video. Love you to the moon and back. Bye.